Okay, guys, good morning. It is Monday morning, and I have told myself I was going to start the day with this recipe. This is Anne's Warrior Oats. This is from the cookbook, I think, Plant Strong Warrior Woman. I will show you the front of the book in just a moment. Here is the book, and it is by Jane Esselstyn and Anne Esselstyn, her mom. Came up with this Warrior Oats recipe. It is steel cut oats, and I just haven't wanted to try it because it's a savory breakfast, and I usually like my oats to be almost like a dessert. So this is a big jump for me, and I'm going to let you know how I feel about this. I've really been kind of putting this off for a long time, but I've got 2 1/4 cups of water. I've got a half a cup of steel cut oats, 2 tablespoons of nutritional yeast, and how much turmeric was that? I think it was 1/4 to 1/2. I got closer to 1/2 teaspoon of turmeric. And of course, I'm adding a little bit of black pepper in there so that the turmeric would be activated because it needs black pepper to really get the most out of it. And I noticed when I watched her video, she put a little bit of ginger in. So I'm also putting in, like a 1/4 teaspoon of ginger, maybe a little bit more than that. And then here I have 1 tablespoon of chia seeds, 1 tablespoon of flaxseed meal. And I notice she stirs that in at the end. I'm going to have to stir that in while it's cooking toward the end because the chia seeds for me need to have a little bit of liquid in them. Otherwise, it really kind of plays havoc with my digestion. She uses a little bit of sriracha, like a teaspoon of sriracha in there, and that's like optional, but I'm going to go ahead and do it since she adds that in. 2 cups of like kale or like, spinach or chard. I had kale, so that's what I'm doing. She adds more mushrooms, but I think she wants like a half a cup of shiitake mushrooms or other mushrooms, but I only had 1 portobello cap that was medium size, so that's what I'm using. All this makes 2 servings, so I'll put some aside for tomorrow. And a lot of you guys have suggested using carrots in different ways in breakfast. This isn't in the recipe, but I'm going to add in, this is 1 shredded carrot. I'm wondering if I should cut this down in half, but I'm going to go ahead and try it this time to add all that carrot. So thank you for that. That is going in as well. And yeah, here I go. I'm just going to cook it up. And in the past, I've noticed that I really have to pressure cook these steel cut oats because otherwise it's just too hard on my digestion and it kind of like gave me some gut hurt. But I'm going to cook this a little longer. I think she just does hers like 10 minutes. She has a stomach of steel, apparently. Mine, I'm going to cook it like 20 to 30 minutes and just make sure that it gets plenty done. I have to admit, these are all very, very pretty colors, and I like putting them together. But I'm wondering, like, since I'm not adding like salt or anything like that, is it is it really going to be, spicy enough? Or I guess the flavor's coming from the vegetables themselves, right? I'm used to adding some sort of a salty element, I guess, but it looks really pretty, and I like that it's kind of congealed a little bit like this. And now there's enough moisture in here to kind of soak into the chia seeds, so that's a good thing. But I think I'm going to lower it, and this is the size of the flame. If you can see it, it's like super, super low, and I'm just going to cover it and just let it soak in for a bit. This is what it looks like. Okay, so here I am with my bowl of warrior oats. And I mean, it smells good, it smells savory. I have such an apprehension because I'm like, oats should be sweet, right? I'm gonna taste test this here. Oh, it's hot, it's hot. It's kind of like a congee texture. Okay, I had to gather my thoughts about this. It's not bad. But for me to say, oh, it's good, I really feel like I have to be like, um, I don't know. I don't want to mislead anybody. It's not bad, but I feel neutral about it. I mean, I feel like it needs some salt or soy sauce or something added to it. There's not like an abundance of flavor, right? There is a lot of flavor, but it's not like, maybe my taste buds are off. Maybe I just need a little bit more hyper taste or something. It smells good, but it's not something I would be like, I have to have this every morning to get my day started. So I don't know. I mean, this is a great way to work in some veggies in the morning. I'll give it that. This is a great way to add in kale. And even I loved adding the carrots. You guys, that was a great idea. I could see adding peas to it maybe and going more savory. One thing that I think Jane had mentioned in the video when they made this on camera was to put blueberries in on it. And I'm thinking now to add sweet to this now would be kind of weird. I think maybe going the savory way and just kind of like sticking with that, I could see that. I could see adding a little bit of nuts on top, although there's already chia and flax in there, so I don't think you need any more fat in there really, but unless you want it. I don't know, it's not bad. Again, it's good, but I'm not just like, ta-da, I'm gonna have this for the rest of my life. But I might have it once in a while when I want to get in the kale and, you know, I don't mind the taste of turmeric. Maybe if I add a little more sriracha and some kosher salt, I'll be like, oh, this is delicious. Yes, I'll have it again. Right now, it's just kind of neutral. Again, it's not bad. It is worth a try to see if you can hone in your own flavors that you like to add to it, or just have it just as it is. So anyway, that's my review of it. It's honest, and there you go. If you have any questions, let me know.